Yo guys, it turns out that I'm a complete idiot, although you probably might have guessed that already. I forgot to record the wildcard races. I didn't get to sign for anyone brilliant anyway. I got two Mahindra teams and two private teams. So yeah, it's the first race. Well, it is me qualifying for the first race. I finished 12th and 19th in the other two wildcard races, so it wasn't brilliant, but I will play a medium difficulty, which is a step up from the first race. First video. I've got better, I swear. I'm just learning this track. Typical, I fell off in the last race after doing like 7 qualifying laps, where I did quite really well and I didn't fall off at once, and it turned out I didn't record anyway, so it was all worthless. I was sat there for 40 minutes trying to get a better video, then ended up not recording it anyway. So yeah, I'll qualify for this race and we'll jump right into it. Here we are guys, we're at the start of the race and it didn't go too well. As you can see, I'm 18th and at the top of the grid is Danny Kent, which is really annoying because literally I was following him all the way around. He was giving me a really good tour all the time, and yet he finishes first and I was 3 seconds behind him, and yet I was right on his tail like for the whole of qualifying. Like, there was literally a second tops going over the line, yet I was 2.3 seconds I think back. It didn't really make sense, but I'll fight my way through the field. One of the worst bikes in the actual on the field. I am the Mahindra. I was looking at, like, when you're in your little caravan type thing, you can look at what you can get for when you're a private team, and you can actually buy the KTM or Honda for your private team quite a lot. And then you can actually see the performance difference. Like the KTM and the Hondas, there's barely any performance difference, whereas the Mahindra is so down on power. Did manage to get a qualifying upgrade. I've upgraded the engine to try and give me a bit more power to try and actually deal with these guys. It's not going too bad so far. 12 points. It gives 12 points. 12 position. It gives me a couple of points. And again, I haven't fallen off in qualifying, but it is the race day. Pressure will get to me and my guy will come off, no doubt. Especially when you've got a Sky bike, that always wants to knock me off. It tried knocking me off in the second wildcard race as well. Staying on at this moment in time, I've completely missed the braking point, so I'm down back to 14th. That'll probably me. I won't be able to get any higher than this now unless I can get some serious braking point advantage over them. Their top speeds, the KTMs and the Hondas would literally leave you. The good thing about a Moto3 bike is a lot better to handle than the MotoGP when I was showing you in the preview race, like when I was doing the first look video. Literally you can come into the braking point just on the front brake. Apart from on the very, very long straights, the front brake is enough to slow down the Moto3 bike. You don't have to worry about too many buttons. And here we go guys, over the line, and I'm going to finish 16th because I've got a penalty for cutting corners. And we finished just outside the points, which is a bit annoying for the first race. I would have hoped for a little bit more than that, and I missed out on the solitary point. If I had finished 14th, I would have got 2 points. But because I was being an idiot and kept missing braking points, that was me with that one. So I'll jump straight into the next race, guys. Welcome back, guys. This is the Austin Grand Prix. Qualified 7th for this one. So the computer's obviously quite up and down. Because like the last race, I couldn't get anywhere near him really. Even though I thought I was on the back of Danny Kent all the way through. So this is a horrible corner. We've got so many bikes. Managed to qualify 7th after very up and down qualifying. Like the first two sectors I would dominate and I'd be minus 8.7 under the time. And then in the last two sectors I'd either throw my bike on the floor or just not be quick enough because I was too bothered about not throwing my bike on the floor. So you'll see me keeping up with them in the first two sectors. There's not many straights either, which has also helped my bike being underpowered. Hopefully I can get a decent position in the. I'd like to finish in top 10 this race. My actual qualifying speed deserves that. But like you'll see on this right here, these guys will just leave me. With all the Honda and KTM power, they just absolutely leave me. Filtering behind Quattraro. See if I can drag it up the inside of him, but I'll probably overdo it. Most of the computers seem to track extend there as well, and there's been an accident. People have thrown themselves on the floor, which is what I usually do. But yeah, guys, I've decided I want to do 3 races per video because there's 18 tracks, which will mean 3 races per video for 6 videos. So at that rate, we can get through the career pretty quickly. Which means you're not waiting around trying to watch one video at a time. Oh my god. Of me not doing very well on Moto3 and then Moto2 and then doing awfully on MotoGP. We're holding 4th at this point in the race, and I've got the best sector for me coming up next. Too bad, but he'll obviously overtake me anyway. Brad Binder just throws it up the inside. He's got the track record as well. Vasquez nearly knocking me off. I want to get out from behind Quattraro because he's one of them on a break. That is one of the most difficult corners, is that one as well, coming in that left-hander. Back up to 5th. I'll still lose it, and into 4th. Knocks me off here. Getting the limiter at the end of that straight. Oh, the bike's rumbling because it wants to get off the brakes. I've dive bombed it into 4th. Oh, Vasquez. No. He's going to take 5th. He's got the power off with the Honda. It's a long straight until we get to the finish line. He's going to take 5th. Take it, no in! Oh, I just got there. That was close to that. So here we are, guys, the Argentinian Grand Prix. Didn't do too well this qualifying, only managed 15th, as you can see there. So it's a difficult race, to be fair. I didn't seem to be able to get all my sectors put together. I always seem to get 1 or 2 and then I'd either really struggle in some of the braking points or in my bike on the floor, which is quite a theme. But compared to that first race I showed you, I have improved a lot. Well, I personally feel like I've improved a lot. I'm already on hard difficulty, which is the one below the second height. It's the one below the highest difficulty. So I feel like I'm improving nearly every race, really. I've only been on the game for about 2 hours or so, and I've already picked up most of the controls. Seeing 2 different brake buttons is odd, but I rarely press the rear brake. The Moto3 bikes. Oh, there's a crash. Oh dear. And we're all off. Oh, they keep going. So I've crashed off and I've only ended up 19th. 19th. Everybody came off there. Ah dear. Right. Let's see if we can get a couple of these positions back. I need to finish in the points after everybody came off. Rubbing up the inside of these guys. Eating of someone for a bit of power. I think we're both in Mahindras. Oh, let's be careful with down inside. For my style, I've gone for the shoulder out because I've got really broad shoulders myself, so I thought I'd just try it, see how I get on. And I haven't braked, I'm really wide. That's the corner, that one. Get out from behind Gubera. Good finish line straight there, so could potentially, if we can get close to 15, overtake him on that final bit, because I've got quite a decent slipstream then. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to catch up to the 17th place, well 16th and 15th place, so 17th, which is a bit of a shame really, because we were doing alright and then a massive crash happened, so can't really do anything about that.
We wait for the celebrations in Parc Fermé. Here's the final classification.
No points, so let's just see where we sit in the championship. 13th with 13 points. A shame. We could have got a few points in that race, I believe. I think we could have got back 10th place. Bit of a shame, really. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I apologise if it's quite a long video. I will try and cut it down as best I can. If you do like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.